Hey everybody, welcome to my another video tutorial on YouTube. And this tutorial is very important because from this tutorial we'll be starting the main attributes. We'll be learning about HTML attributes and the tags, which is the basic thing, which is the main thing that you need to learn and do. So firstly, I'm just going to tell you some very not so much important attributes of HTML. So we'll go tag wise. So firstly, I need to tell you about the language attribute, which is used with the HTML tag, HTML tag itself. So here, people make documents in different languages. So whatever language you're writing in, like I'm using English language, so I'll specify the value as English using lang attribute. Okay, so you need not write the whole name. You have the codes, like for English the code is just en. Okay, similarly, if you're writing in French language, you just use fr, or like you have German language, so you use de. Similarly, for Chinese you have zh. So there are different values for different languages, whatever you use. Okay, so I'll be providing you the list of these languages and the code in description. Okay, now moving on to the next attribute, which is of the head tag. The attribute is meta charset. Not very important, you can skip this even. So this attribute specifies the encoding scheme used. Okay, so UTF-8 is the basic encoding scheme, that contains all the characters. So if you want to use this attribute within head tag, you can use this, or you can even skip this. It's not that important. Okay, now the main thing comes. We need to move to the main attributes. First we'll be covering with the body tag. So let me just remove this lang attribute from here. There is no need to use the lang attribute. Okay, so I'm skipping the lang attribute and meta charset as well. So first we will be going on with body part. Okay, so the body tag. In this, first we'll learn about the text attribute. So I'm writing text equal to. Now text attribute specifies the values of the color of your text, which is within the body. Like the text here is from first point till park. So the color of these all 6 points and the paragraph written down there is going to be the color that we have defined. So I'm writing, for example, I'm defining the color as pink. You can define the basic colors. Okay, you can write the basic color names, which are basic all around, and I'm saving this file and I'm opening this on my browser. Okay, so you open browser, you just type Ctrl+O. Okay, and there I'm opening go1.html. This is the file, name of our file. Okay, so I have specified the text color as pink, so you can see how much good it looks. The color of the text is all pink, whatsoever was written within the body tag, as it is the attribute of body tag, so it affects all the data within the body tag. So it is pink now. Okay, so you do it like that. You can also give the hexadecimal values as I previously told you in the previous video. What you need to do, you just need to put a hash sign and you need to give a 6-digit value. Okay, so I'm writing a code. I just told you before, I'm writing 0000000. So this is the hexadecimal value for black color. I'm going to save it. Okay, and then I'm going to run it on browser. Okay, so I'm going to refresh it. So after refreshing, so you can see the text is all black. This is because we give the hexadecimal value which defines the black color. Okay, so that is the text attribute. Now after the text attribute, we have the bg color attribute. What if we want to change the color of the background? Okay, you just write bg color and you just define the values of the color as we did in the text attribute. So I'm writing bg color. Okay, so important thing to know that the spelling of color is color, okay, which is used in computers, and it is not color. So you need to give the value. Okay, So I'm giving it yellow. Okay, so now you'll notice that the color of the background will become yellow. Okay, let me close this window. Yeah, and I'm opening this one. Now you can see that the color of the background is yellow. Okay, so this is how you give the attributes one after the other. You just write the attribute like I have written text and given its value, then you give a space and then you write its value. Okay, now we need to give another attribute. That is the thing that we want to learn. The next attribute is like, what if you want to give an image instead of background? It means instead of background color, if you need to give an image in the background of the web page, how we're going to do that? Okay, so we're going to use the background attribute for that. So you just write background. Okay, you just write background, make an equal to sign, and within double quotes, what you need to do, you just need to define the URL of the image. For example, like if the image is on the desktop, you just write the name of the image and its extension. And if it is saved in some other file or folder, you just need to copy the whole address. Okay, so I have some images saved on the desktop, therefore I'm writing a simple name. Okay, so the image was caseta.jpg. Okay, so I've used the background attribute. I'm saving this and just running it on Chrome. So you can see now on the background, the image is in the background. Okay, if the image size is too small, the image is going to repeat. As you can see here, this is the whole image and here it repeats itself. Okay, in the coming sessions we'll be covering that, how we can control the image size, how we can control the repetition of the image. Okay, we can also just control the repetition image like horizontally as well as vertically, so we'll be watching it in the coming videos. Okay, now I need to tell you about the left margin and the top margin attributes of the body tag. Okay, so for the sake of convenience, I'm removing all this. Now the top margin attribute, so TOP MARGIN. Now you need to give the value of the top margin. Now that value is given within pixels. Okay, so I'm writing top margin is equal to 100. See, when you just say 72 pixels, it is just nearly 1 inch. So you can just approximately give the values like that. I'm writing top margin is equal to 100, and I'm writing left margin is equal to, say, 150. Okay, and I'm saving this value and running it on Chrome. Okay, so you can see here I have removed all the attributes. Okay, so you can understand it better. You can see the top margin here. The value of the top margin, it was 100, and the value of the left margin was 150. Oh, wait a minute. Top margin is 100. Okay, I'm so sorry, there is a spelling error, therefore it didn't come. LEFT. Left margin is 150. I'm saving it and just reloading it. Now you can see top margin is 100 and left margin is 150. Okay, so this is very easy. You can just do things like this. Okay, now I'm going to tell you 3 most important attributes of the body tag, which are link, a-link, and v-link attributes. 3 attributes which define the color of your link. Okay, so again, for the sake of convenience, I'm just removing this top margin and left margin. Okay, so we need to give the link first of all in the body tag so that we can change the color of the links. So here, just below this paragraph, I'm giving a link. So to give link, what you use the A, that which stands for anchor, the anchor tag. We use the anchor tag to give links. So I'm just using the anchor tag. Then you need to use the href attribute of the anchor tag to write the address of the page that you need to link with. Okay, so I'm writing href and equal to. Now upon clicking on something, that page that is going to open, you need to provide the address of that page here. So I have one page name project.html. Okay, so I am simply writing here project.html. So then, so anchor tag is also, you know, a closing tag, so I need to close it. And now inside I'm writing, click here. Okay, so this thing is going to be displayed. Okay, when you, oh wait a minute, it is project.html. So when you're going to click on this click here, you're going to be taken to the page which is named project.html. Okay, so this is the basic link that we have provided here. Now how we can define the color of these links, you know. See, this project.html is a link that I have already visited. Okay, so if you need to define the color of the links that you have not visited yet, so you just write link is equal to and just define the color. If you don't define the normal color, you know, the default color is blue or purple. Okay, that doesn't matter, you just define it. So I'm defining it as red. So all the links that are not visited will be red. Okay, then is the a link. I'm providing a link equal to yellow. Okay, a link equal to yellow, like when you just double click on that link, it will blink and become yellow. After a link, you write v-link. v-link is equal to, so v-link I'm going to provide as green. Okay, green, green. Now this link project.html is already visited by me, so it is not going to be red, it's going to be green. Okay, if there is some link that you have not visited, so just try it on, it will give you a red color. Okay, so I'm just saving this whole thing and running here. Okay, running it on the browser. Okay, see the link here is green because I have already visited that link. No problem if there is some link that you haven't visited, so the color that you have defined in the link attribute will be there. Now when you just click on that link, you know, it becomes yellow. Okay, so the time it became yellow, it became active. Okay, so that's the difference. And when you go back, now here you're going to get it green only because the link is already visited. So you can try it on your computer as well. Okay, it's going to be super easy if you do that with yourself. Okay, so I think that's all for today, and you can just try out all these things, you can just practice these things yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.